Okay, the microphone is on. There appears to be something foul with this camera view. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, I think our foul just moved. Ah, darn it! And yeah, it looked like the tail of some type of a hawk. Yeah, it was there for a little while. If we go back in that, we can actually back that up a little bit by a few seconds to see it. And yeah, you could see him for quite some time. He was just sitting on top of the camera, you know. Tetra says, Doc, I can hear you. Cool. Glad you can. And welcome, everyone. I just figured I'd throw this on here. I just seen that and I'm going, well, what the heck? This is definitely foul. We have to get that in there. Perfect pitch. Thanks, Sharon. And it is definitely a definite, yeah, the tail feathers of a bird, if you will, of some type of a hawk. Good thing we're a little out of focus. Anyway, I'm going to put that one back on live. So that was just moments ago. That critter might even be there on top of that camera yet, or it will be back. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad that you're all on board here so far. And well, hey, let's see. No, who the heck am I? I'm DrFox2000 and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And really, that was the most excitement I've seen today as far as what was happening here at any volcano, and I thought that was pretty cool. Shake that tail feather. And welcome to all the wonderful people in here. First off, welcome to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy and Paulzilla and C&D Boy. Welcome, you guys. Appreciate having you here. And Digital Dreamer says Dr. Fox featuring bird porn. Yeah, it's a big tale of a story. Oh, more than wings going up and down. All right, enough of that. Anyway, welcome to all of you, and like I say, not too much happening in our lovely volcano world today. So, Digital Dreamer, Todd WH6 DWF. Okay, Whiskey Hotel 6 Delta Whiskey Foxtrot. Welcome, and of course, this is Victor Echo 6 Lima uniform, just so you know. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, no bird porn. No, we got the bird flew off. It's all in the past there, Tetra. No worries. And welcome to all of those good people. I see more people are popping in, so I'll go through the list for right away, but first, just so you know and see, up top it says top chat and or live chat on your chat box. Please make sure that's what it says before you make a comment. That way you know your comment will go in if it's exactly that, and that is in the chat box, not down below where the regular messages go. If it happens to say in your chat box top chat replay or live chat replay, that means you are watching it after the fact, and you are no longer able to make comments to those good people in the chat box since they've all gone home. You can, however, still make comments like any other regular video down below. It's just it is not interactive the way it is in the chat box. So if you leave a comment and you say, hey, I can hear you, I'm going to chuckle and say, I'm glad you can, but that's 4 or 5 hours after the fact. So it is redundant voices. They're there to keep you amazed and appraised and apprised and all those other things. Anyway, so let's get on with welcoming all those good people. So I see Rick is in the house as well as Digital Dreamer. Just happy, okay, just be happy that dang bird didn't, yeah, 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 and I was worried about that because it was right at that angle there, Digital Dreamer. Anyway, welcome. Paul Williams also here. Linda is here. Welcome back, Linda. And I see Kevin Haynes. Kevin Haynes was the first person in today. Well, actually, Arizona Snowman was, but Kevin Haynes is not a mod, so he gets those cookies. But we're going to give Arizona a few cookies as well, because he was actually first guy in. So there's some cookies, and I didn't hand out any other cookies, but we're going to do cookies for the snowman. And there's a snowman, and there's some cookies for him. And I'm gonna do this for everyone, and since I didn't put any lava cookies out earlier, I'll do it this way. So too many there we go. Everybody gets cookies. John Donovan, yeah, is it Donovan or Donovan? Not sure, but John, welcome. Sue Hayes in the house. We already got Rick, Paul Williams, we got Linda, we got Sharon Stewart, welcome. Frosty username, good to see you on board. Tetra is here, of course, good to see you again. Going up some more. Oh Mummy of Hamsters made it in. Craig Thor is back as well. Good to see you there. Going up a little bit more. Burger is back. Good to see you. And going up a little bit more, see who else is in here. And it's a little bit weird looking at my screen today. I have color back in the studio screen on the like the actual names, the green ones and so on. And the mods are blue again and I'm gold again, which is really nice, because now I can kind of differentiate between them, a little easier to look at. Anyway, Storm Chaser 1211 is here as well, and going up some more to see who else I might have missed. Pamela Moncure, smash it on the way in. Okay, and she got that like button. Thank you, Pamela, and welcome back. And going up a little bit more, see who else I may have missed. Did I say Aurelio Perez? Welcome back, Aurelio. And going up a little more, see who else I might have seen but not mentioned so far. And I know we have a lot of repeats in there, which is good, means everybody's chatting. Tom Turtleson is back as well. Good to have you back, Tom. And going up a little bit more to see who else we may have missed. Kate is back as well. High level lovers, I'll be mainly lurking and listening. All right, Kate, no problem. Alan Coker is here or gone and will be back. Alan, if you're here or back again, welcome back, and hope you do make it back if you aren't back yet. And going up a little more, see who else might be in there yet. And boy, this is very colorful with all these green people in here. That's neat. Oh, the things that you miss, you know, that you take for granted in other places, and then you see this in here, and it's awesome, you guys. Really cool. Anyway, going up the list here, not seeing too many others, and I am right at the top. We do have a lot less people in here as well. So, Charlotte, I'm also, okay, I also am lurking and listening. Charlotte, welcome, and glad to have you on board. Ron Davidson also in the background or somewhere. Kananaskis country just made it in as well. So good to have you guys on board and welcome. And like I was saying earlier here, really not a heck of a lot going on in our volcano world. And let me see if we can go over to our normal one that we always like going to first as soon as I find it. And I know we don't have good pictures. Actually the picture we've got is so poor that I'm almost ashamed to show it. This is the best that we've got of Ragnar tonight, and the clouds, and I will kind of just roll through it so you can see, but that you can see Ragnar there, and then you can see some of the glowing, and I'm surprised those spots are still glowing even after all that snow and cold. So it's pretty interesting. We'll get to Taal soon. We're going to go around all of ours, all the volcanoes, and then we'll get to Taal. I've got one of the feeds of Taal is up, and that's Madame Rutsa, and that's the one that we'll be looking at. I don't know if the other one is on yet or cooking. So anyway, this being Ragnar, if we go through the pictures, and you can see, and of course that is fog or clouds or snow or something, and I'm scrolling through here just so we can get back to that one shot out of all the still shots that they have for today. Very, very kind of poor, and I know they had some snowstorms and bad weather moving through today. This is the look over at Reykjavik, the capital, of course, and it doesn't look too bad there. It was snowing there earlier, as you can probably tell by the snow on the roof here, and that wasn't there yesterday, so it has snowed again, and it's one of those things. We know that they've been getting some bad weather. We've seen some of that on our weather reports. Anyway, that is the picture there, and we'll get into that. We're just going to go around and look at all the volcanoes first, and then we will get back into seeing what else we have. This one, of course, is Sakurajima. Okay, let's see. I'm just seeing. I thought I seen a couple more people pop in here. Serotonin, welcome back. Craig Thor, I think I might have mentioned you. Kananaskis, I think I also mentioned you. So okay, got you guys. Tracy Bills, that's who I wanted to say hi to. Glad to have you back on board. And I think I got most of the other ones. All right, we will continue with what we're doing here. So Sakurajima, you see it's halfway in the cloud, unfortunately. Not a heck of a lot we can do. And it no longer has the foul problem. The camera had the foul problem. For those who are wondering, and we can probably go back to it here for a second, just so you can see what I'm referring to. And that's the nice part about this. We can actually observe the foul problem, and there you can see it, and it was moving around a bit, so yeah, and then it took off. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it be. And there's more birds in the neighborhood. All good. And here is our Mount Fuji, of course. And we've got a double whammy on top there. Lenticular clouds developed. It's got a snuggy cap and then a loose cap right on top. Or if you want, a snuggy cloud cap with a spaceship on top. It looks nice though, and that is actually, it's pretty cool. One sleepy volcano in Azore Islands since 1958. Yeah, let them sleep. Or if they want, they can just burp up a little bit. They don't need to have a lot there, George. Anyway, let's carry on with other ones. And, uh-oh, that ain't gonna work. Let's put it here. And that, of course, is our wonderful Yellowstone. What? Longingly into his eyes? Oh, Piggy, are you falling asleep, dear? I'm trying to keep it calm and mellow. I want Piggy to fall asleep. She hasn't been able to sleep again, so hopefully she will. Sandra Rockland, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Let me get on the right screen here. Where am I? Oh, I'm not there. What am I supposed to be on? I'm supposed to be looking for the one that quit. Let's try that and see if it'll come back. No, looks like we're going to have an ad first, so we will have a look at to all in a second. I'm just going to check if the other stream might be up yet. No, the other one is not up. And let's see, it's buffering. We may not have a stream. They may be having difficulties over there, so I don't think we're going to see to all. That's what we're seeing right now, unfortunately. So we will leave it be, and we will carry on and see what else we can find. Let's pop up to, since we're already in North America, we'll pop up to Alaska for a minute. And here's one of the shots from Alaska, and they're not doing that great. Of course, this is the one that I really don't see. What? Piggy wants crayons, Doc. Oh. Okay. Well, that's very possible she might want them. Anyway, current picture, if we slide back a little bit, it's just cloud and a little bit of sunshine trying to poke through. Anyway, that seems to be the best shot out of boy, here we go. Semi-so-poch-noi. Oh man, that's gonna kill me yet. And that's what they're considering their current image, and that was from the 15th, of course. So a little bit ago for that one. The other ones actually have nothing in there, and that's Pavlov. It's completely in the dark, and this is our current image, or actually the video I loaded earlier. You can kind of see the volcano in the background there a little bit, and some of the mountains, but not doing so good. Kim Raudenbush, how the heck are you? And where the heck have you been? Dr. Fox, don't do that. I saw the white circle and thought I was, oh, and you thought you were buffering already? My God, Kim, I like it. Oh, and speaking of Kim, I do actually have something that will appease Kim, and since we've been having some difficulty and with a certain volcano or being able to look at it or see it. Oh, that's still buffering. Okay, I'm trying to find where my big stash is here to be able to give you the new view, and I know somebody that's gonna like it. Kim Raudenbush. There you go. Now I know right now it's hard to see because it's nighttime. Top left camera is color. So, and it's quite a distance away. The top right is in black and white mode. Bottom left is thermal, and bottom right is also a thermal, but from a further distance. So this is Stromboli. Okay, you guys may have heard of that volcano. It's not too far away from Morts. Sorry, I'm sure you've seen it in the mirror there somewhere. And while I was thinking of you setting this up, Kim, I did bring you your Stromboli, and there it is. So this view, though, should be a lot better during the daytime, and that's what we're hoping for. And we'll see what happens on the weekend once we get a little bit more light in there. But those are the present views, and we will continue to have the other one for Elob Morts if we need, just to show closer up issues, and we'll see how that goes, right? So, and while we're on the subject, I was thinking, well, let's just go elsewhere. Let's go over here, and I'm gonna go do the other stuff. We'll get to these guys. By the way, I am going to shorten the stream unless something actually happens and or erupts today, and we'll cut the stream back by half an hour. Kim, you're going to be awful mad, but I'm not joking. It's if we don't have enough material, we don't have enough material, right? So anyway, that is I'm just checking the other ones for Etna to see if we have any kinds of views, and we do have a shot of Etna. This, of course, is Semeru in Indonesia, and this is Etna in the dark. So you can actually see some stars there. It looks kind of nice. So that's pretty cool too. Is that good enough? What? Piggy erupts into dance. Is that good enough? That's not quite an eruption, but all right, Piggy, we'll see what we can come up with. Anyway, let's pop over to Taal, and we'll look at one side of it anyway. And unfortunately, I can't do anything to get that picture any better. Let me see. Actually, that actually looks even worse than it was before here. Let me see if I can crank. Yeah, there we go. That should be a little bit better. Okay. YouTube does that automatically, or my computer, I don't know, but it changes the settings on the actual streams, and I don't know why. You know, why would it dump it down to 144p when you have 720 available, right? Doesn't make much sense, but that's all fine. A few more people popped in. B. Matt, William, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see, Maui Me also jumped in the channel. Gura, welcome. Glad to have you back. Gura from Sweden, I believe, if I was right. And let's see, the infrared lens is working good. Yes, on that other shot, definitely was. And that was neat. And let's see what else we got out there. We have Merapi out in Indonesia. Probably our best pictures of today. They look clean and fairly neat. A little bit low grade. I wonder if that changed on me again as well. Let's see if I get to the right one here and just confirm. Yeah, we can crank that up to 1080. There we go. That should be just a little bit sharper, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that is Merapi, and it's not doing a heck of a lot today. Nancy Buchanan also made it in. Welcome, Nancy. Grandma B, welcome. And Karen also made it in. And Dodgers in the house. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you all on board. And yeah, we got clouds everywhere. Dr. Fox, Merapi lava dome gotten extremely huge. Well, I don't know if it got huge, but it certainly got closer. The views, if you look at the distances, there was before they were a little bit further away on some of the other cameras. But I think these guys zoomed them in a little bit more and realized, gee, you know, we got zoom, why aren't we doing that? So looks pretty awesome. And let's carry on and see what else we got. We all know where this one is, Popocatépetl, about 70 kilometers south of Mexico City. And it is, again, doing its thing, being quiet as usual. If we look at the other side of Popocatépetl, that's what we see. So this is from the opposite side of that cone, and a little bit of a glare from the sun, but we do still see it. And it is off-gassing just a little bit, and you can see that from this side as well. So cool. And let's see, I don't think Fuego's online yet. Fuego went offline, so we don't have that one tonight. Unfortunately, yeah, it is. So yeah, Fuego offline doesn't help us any. And let's see, just add talcum powder, Dr. Fox, it'll go pop. Yeah, Paulzilla, head on over and let's see you do it. I think you're closer than I am, only you're 6-hour flight, and I'm probably, they probably want to fly me from here to Toronto, then to Miami, then over to somewhere in Chicago, I think, and then from there down. Sometimes I get a little flustered, guys. I was looking at flights, trying to figure out, you know, how you can get to certain places, and for me to go to LA from here, Los Angeles, they want me to fly to Toronto. And if anybody's got a map and you take a look and put your finger on it, you put your finger on Edmonton and you put your finger on LA and you draw a line between the two, how does that equate having to go an extra 3,000 kilometers to Toronto and then another 3,000 kilometers to LA? It makes absolutely no sense, and they want you to pay for it. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Anyway, yeah, that's just it is bizarre, very, very bizarre. So yeah, everything via Toronto from here. You know, like, what is wrong with these people? Don't they understand Edmonton is not in the Middle East of Canada, that is, but still, like, wow. Yeah. Anyway, let's go somewhere nice. Mexico's got nice weather, but so does this place, and I think that's called Hawaii. And there's our hotspot. That was this morning at 3:58 a.m. and our lava is basically filled up again. So at least it looked like it at that point in time, and we really like seeing that. So if we get over to some of the other ones, this one I took at 7:51. If you came early and you've seen the thumbnail that I had up, that is actually this picture, but at around of 3:51 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and it showed all of that wonderful lava on the back side here, all lit up and all that. So I thought it was a pretty awesome shot, but our hornito that we thought was developing here, well, it's still continuing. It's being weird. And it looks like it actually has had more overflows. So that's kind of different, unique, and making me go, oh, wow, okay, I like it. And then, of course, we're getting more flow off of the backside here around in this area. So that's filling up some of that front area right between the camera and the original cone that was producing all the lava. And that obviously has some lava tubes coming into this area, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we can refresh that to get current image, and ooh, a little cloudy, so it is not so good. We'll pop over to the other one. Again, this is at 7:59 a.m. Hawaii time. And you can see that the actual little lake in here was just about full. Just a little bit of the edges available or visible there. And you can see some of that lava in the background here with the pools. A little hard with the clouds right there, but that's what we're looking at, where the lava is coming from anyway. So foggy, not cloudy. Yeah, well, you don't want to breathe it no matter what you do. And let's get a refresh on that one and get it to current time. And of course the foggy stuff is blowing the other direction. So now we get to see back there, but we can't see anything. And but you can see the outline of that, so it's kind of neat to actually be able to visualize it. And pretty cool. All right, next frame. This is, of course, the other one, other side. Here's our big toe and that pond, and you can still see it is down just a little bit on the edges there, so not too bad. And if we refresh this one, that gives you your current picture right now. And let's see, time, yeah, 13:47 Hawaii time. So it's about, yeah, almost half an hour old or something. I'm sure we'll get a newer one fairly soon. I think they take a shot every hour or so. Anyway, looks good, and we can see some of that lava actually poking out at some of those spots. So nice to see a little bit of lava, and that's better than no lava at all. All right, let's pop over to the earthquake stuff for this. I need to zoom out, and we'll zoom out a little bit. There we go. And we'll do a little bit more there just so you can see the Hawaiian Islands. Okay, and Honolulu, which is Oahu right there. Maui Mi's house, right underneath that. It says, Maui Mi lives here. And of course, let's see, Paulzilla lives over there. Right about there. Paul, am I on it? Is that right on your house? Or just about? Oh, yeah. And I think I'm on top of Paul's house with the tip of that. Or it's very close. He's there somewhere. Anyway, I should have got a bigger mouse. Would have covered it up. Paul's not saying, so I'll leave him be. He may not have heard me. Just north. Oh, a little bit north. Okay, like right about there. Okay, so something like that. Okay, we'll keep that in mind when I get there. Anyway, welcome Trev T. Glad to see you on here as well. Frank McLeod. I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome. And I think I did. Anyway, I'm going to zoom in on this, and let's see if we can see any major new activity. Loihi Seamount has a 2.2, 3.7 miles down, happened at 16:19 today, Hawaii time. So that's interesting. Whenever you see activity out there, we like that. Means that we've got the island expanding and growing and more stuff happening, perhaps, right? And then we see 3 new fresh ones here, 1547, 2.1, 19 miles down. Then we got a 2.5, that's 17.6 miles down. And those are roughly around 35 kilometers. And that one was at 1659. So we do have some really fresh ones here, and perhaps a couple a little bit bigger ones here. I see a 3.3 from earlier today at 1 minute after 1 a.m. local time. So a little bit heavier as far as the magnitude factor is, but nonetheless not out of line or unreasonable. Looking at Mauna Loa, we don't see a heck of a lot happening there. A couple of spots from earlier today, 10:25 a.m. For that 1.7. Mind you, that's fairly shallow. Now it's only 0.2 miles down. This guy here, 1.9 in magnitude, happened a couple days ago. So we'll leave him be. And this one was today. This guy here in the middle, 8:02 a.m., 2.6, 0.1 of a mile down. So that is interesting. That's not very deep. Could that be indicating something? Anyway, we will zoom in here, and okay, I'm just trying to see. Okay, I'm north of those big wall of mountains. Oh, you're to the north. You're in the jungle side. Okay. Anyway, all right. I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on. Digital Dreamer says they just renamed the Loihi underwater volcano to a name no one can pronounce. Oh, well, why not? Let's not make it simple. Let's follow Iceland's rules of thumb and make it as difficult as possible, and add at least 20 or 30 extra letters that you really don't want. Oh, fun. It's a jungle out there. Yes, I get it, Paul. Okay, so yeah, I didn't realize. I thought you were on the south side, not on the north side of the mountains there, Paul. But okay, so in other words, you're going to be taking the H3 a lot to get through that darn tunnel, and you're coming from the tropical rainforest over into the semi-arid on a daily basis almost. So pretty cool. And anyway, this is our Kilauea, the volcano, and of course you can see where the actual crater is. And it's actually quite fascinating if you guys go delve into some of these things that they have on this site, and some of the cameras and things like that. You can actually open them up and see what the crater looks like from the observatory area, or let's see if the other ones here, what they look like. It's a jungle out there just like that, you know, so that's the kind of stuff you can see on there. Also, you have seismometers as well as gas metering, GPS, and tilt metering, and that all helps you kind of see if there's any movement or anything weird going on Usually the earthquakes are the big telltale sign. If you see a bunch of rumbling, you know right off the bat that for every action there has to be a reaction, and it doing something usually indicates, yeah, we're going to see some earthquakes, we're going to see some tilting, we're going to see weird gas and that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's kind of it for Hawaii, and I think we will just I want to see it not get any better on the next shot. A little bit, but still looking pretty smoky as far as I can tell. And again, this one may have gotten better as well. I don't know. Well, it's pretty much going straight up and then getting pulled back down. I don't know why. All right. Best one is this one. If we have, yeah, still the same one. Yeah, maybe a little bit more light in there. Okay, we'll leave Hawaii be for right now and park ourselves on something else and see if we have any more eruptions happening. And like I said today, we're probably going to cut the stream short by half an hour, and that is because there really is not too much happening, and we'll probably be going through the material here pretty quick. You know, like, I mean, there's really not a heck of a lot for me to talk about, so I wish there was. You know, and looking at that new view of Stromboli, I mean, it's nice to have that up there, but oh, they dropped a couple of the cameras there too. I'm sure they'll come back as well. So anyway, Semeru, a little bit of smoke coming off the top of that, not a heck of a lot. We do see on their chart the that red area. If I get onto, where is it? There it is, right there. Wow. Holy mackerel. Send DrFox2000 to Hard Language School. Hard Language School? Holy Batman. BMAT, thank you kindly for that $49.99 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you kindly for the support, and love it. DJ Puff, okay. Hello Possum. Okay, Mount Etna. Yeah. Thanks again, William. BMAT. That's language. Hard Language School. Yeah, I know. It's bad when I say that kind of stuff. Anyway, we were looking at this red thing on here, and that tells you that they did have a shaker of some sort going on, but we're not seeing any result coming out of it, unfortunately. They do have also on this screen, they do have Krakatoa on there as well, but it's really not doing a heck of a lot. It's sitting idle. I will see if I can actually bring that up. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. No, hang on, is that Krakatoa? No, that's not Krakatoa. We'll see if we can get Krakatoa on there. That's Krakatoa, but we gotta take it and put it on top here. There's Krakatoa, and not a heck of a lot happening on there. You can see a little bit of the puff of smoke coming out of there, but that's about it. You can kind of look at that cloud above it. Looks like a little bit of heating, so not seeing a heck of a lot happening there, right? And I just figured I'd throw that on there for you. So so there, that's good. And okay, what? Dame Edna was Australian. Loved her what? Okay, her funky glasses. All right. Doc, you should not be complaining about extra letters. Tell us. Pavel? Oh my god. What the heck is that? Streichholz, something or other. Okay, you're talking about matches. Oh boy. Pavel, don't make me have to think. that is mean. He's talking about matchboxes. All right. Streichholz. What is it? Streichholz. Schusteln. Well, boy, you even got me going. I'm gonna have to refreshen my German. Anyway, a matchbox or something like that in German. Yeah, I know. There's some extra special ones. Yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah, Charlie says never play with matches. You're right, DJ, especially if you can't pronounce it in German. Oh boy. The things that we have forgotten since we were young. And wow. Yeah. Germans don't believe in spaces. No, Mars 2028, that's a waste of space, is what it is. Harder to read, but it's a waste of space. Just stick all the words into one big long word. That's how we do it. I'm just trying to read some of this stuff up here, and it's just you kind of messing with my mind. I believe in spaces generally, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's Dr. Fox brain. My brain isn't working today. My brain is taking a day off. I don't know why. Matchbox, cheers from Finland. Hazy Eagle, yeah, that's another one. It Kukurazia. Wow. Why can't they just come up with Fire Stick or something easy? Sometimes the English language can be good. I love it. It's neat though. Everybody's got their own ways of doing things. Anyway, let's we went there. I want to go to the other one. We're gonna go see some geysers maybe. See if that's cooking yet. Or did we look at Taal? Yeah, we did. Taal was still there. Taal is awfully short from this angle, but I guess that's what it is. Getting back there, yep. Trev T. Okay, it's hard language fund. The same as a false teeth fund. Just asking for a friend. I'm not sure, Trev T. Could be. Oh, what happened there? Okay, all right, that might have been a little overdone there, but yeah. Okay. Yep. Anyway, yeah, go easy on the caps there, guys. We don't need that. Digital, not all caps, please. All right. Okay, so Yeah. Was that just a no, that was just a timeout. Okay, not a worry. Okay, it's all cool. Yeah, that happens in here. If you put too many caps, they will time you out for it. And we don't mind you, saying, hey, give that like or a thumbs up or whatever, but let's not do it in capital letters. People are telling me it's Pepsi time. So, Leo Carlson, welcome, by the way. And Bell Book and Candle, welcome. Is this the Yellowstone Basin? Yes, it is. And definitely. And they will be moving it around a little bit more as far as that camera is concerned. And I'm just trying to get myself onto it so I can see it a little bit more easily on my other screen here. And yeah, right now they're kind of watching the vents that are in the far back. Now, if you want to, you can go to the Yellowstone page, and if you type in Yellowstone, that comes up, and if you go to that page, they do actually show you a map of where all the geysers are. I'm not going to get into where all of them are. There are over 500 geysers in Yellowstone, so it's a little bit difficult to start naming them all. And I know Old Faithful is off to the right hand side there, but that's where it is. Anyway, you guys, I am going to go take a 5-minute break, so please don't go away. I'm going to have a Pepsi and let my voice just simmer down, and we will go from there in 5 minutes. So if you guys haven't hit that like button yet and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please do hit that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do consider subscribing as well. And on that note, I am going to take a 5-minute break. Please don't go away. And Vincent, welcome. And LOL, poor Nightbot. Yeah, he's just a script of a guy. Okay. All right, I'll be back in 5, guys. Keep smiling. And yes, over 500 geysers. Yeah. Yeah, geysers, I said. Geysers. Not geezers. Geysers, Kim. All right, I'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and let's see, Bell Book and Candle, beautiful magical place, guys, my favorite on earth. She should be good for a while still. Yeah, not sure about Kilauea though. Never know with a volcano. Take care, you guys. Okay, all the best, and thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. And I see a few more people popped in. Janice, welcome. Glad to have you back on board. Bill Paget also made it in. Let's see, who else? Vincent, I think I mentioned earlier. And let's see, Ron Davidson went out for a smoke. All right. Mona Alfano, welcome back, Mona. Glad to have you on board. And I think we're good with most of the other names, I believe. So great to have you guys all here. Anyway, did want to, yeah, you did notice the mouse. I'm sorry, I was looking at stuff and trying to work on things while I took my break, of course. So trying to keep the show rolling for you. So anyway, did want to just kind of show you that our harmonic tremor chart for Ragnar is broken. And remember the difficulties we had before, just not too long ago, and it seems that the sensor is having the same issues there. So that's pretty interesting, and hopefully they'll get it fixed. And if we scroll into the other ones, we see they're right up to date on the line where that should be. So we're missing probably a good 12-14 hours worth of data there. So hopefully they will figure out and replace that sensor, and it will be good for us again. Anyhow, I broke it by tripping on it. Paulzilla, what the heck were you doing out there tripping all over it? Helen, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Let's go take a look at some of our shakers out there, and I want to see if I can get on the correct one here. Shaker map, this one. All right, I'm actually going to refresh this just for kicks, so I have the rest, or the latest and the greatest. All right, so we don't see too much on this particular map, and we're gonna just check out what's there anyway. We do see this little guy, 1.7 over here at Bardabunga, and it was 1.1 kilometers down, so not very far down at the bottom of the ice, basically at 1651 today, and a 1.7, so that's not showing major activity. And then there's another little tiny speck here, 1.1, and that's not really anywhere near anything. Down 2.7 kilometers, happened yesterday actually at 1746, so that's still within their 24-hour period, I guess. And if we slide over a little bit, we don't see anything else up here anymore, and not a heck of a lot out here. There's a couple little ones, but what we're interested in, of course, is down here, and this is very interesting. But let's take a look here first. This 2.9, of course, 6.5 kilometers down, 3:57 a.m. Iceland time, so pretty fair-sized, but it is fairly deep down. This 2.4, a little further down at 7.1 kilometers, and it happened at 4:30. So in the morning and in the wee hours. If we slide over here to our Rikens Peninsula, a little bit more. Well, we are actually, that's part of it. But up on the top left here, or right, I mean, you can see our capital city, Reykjavik, up there. And of course, Keflavik Airport, Keflavik, Reykjanesbar, and those areas. And when we get down here is Grindavik, and the Blue Lagoon, and the power plant, just to give you a little bit of an orientation. And then our valleys here that we look for, and our Geldingadalur is in here. So we'll show you that a little bit closer. But I want to zoom in on these here. We have quite a few little ones. And again, to see a little swarm like that, these are 5-6 kilometers down from what I seen. That one's actually from yesterday yet, so we're not even going to bother with it. This is early this morning, 2:18 a.m., 4 kilometers down, 1.7. This 1.4 is again from yesterday, 4.2 clicks down. This 1.5, I don't know if that's new. Yep, today, 2:24 a.m., 4.5 kilometers down. This other 1.5 is from 8 minutes after midnight, 3.5 kilometers down for that 1.5. So some newer activity anyway, from the looks of things. This one, 12 minutes after midnight, 3.1 kilometers down, and this 1.1 right here, 3.4 kilometers down, 2:24 a.m. And this other one here, 1.2, showing at 3.7 kilometers down, and 2:57 a.m. Pretty interesting and cool. We see this 2.5 not too far away from the radio antennas. They are here, and of course Grindavik right there. So this is a little bit closer. 5 kilometers down, happened at 5:02 a.m. today. And when we go look over at the Blue Lagoon and the power plant, we don't see anything right in the immediate area there. But these areas here, you got to remember. Wow, Boomer, thank you for throwing that $10 super chat in there. That's excellent. Appreciate that support, Boomer, and awesome. Thank you kindly. All right, just got it written down there. Oh, cool. All right, so when we're looking at this, so these ones in here, just so you understand, there's a lot of activity underneath there, and of course some of those places are where they're getting their gases from for the geothermal heating. And I'm not sure if it's this area or if it's right underneath the power plant. I know they have pipes running all the way into Grindavik, and I know there's pipes running the other direction as well. So really interesting to see that that is happening there. Anyway, wanted to get over here to our other little swarm. And as I mentioned, this is the valley of interest for us, and this is Geldingadalur. This is where Ragnar actually sits, right in here, and that's Meridalier Valley, as well as Upper Meridalier, or Southern Meridalier, if you want to call it that, and Not Hagi down here, and Not Kriki on this side. So the parking lot and all that stuff is out here, and these are the trails that people were walking in on, and so on. And yes, there's a cutout of the parking lot. You can see what it looks like. Okay, and there's the trails. Anyway, it gives you a pretty good idea how close those are. And we want to look at the sizes. 22 minutes after midnight, 1 magnitude, and 2.3 kilometers down. So that has got to be the highest, the one that's the highest up that I seen there. 4.8 for this 1.1 magnitude, 5:42 a.m. And this guy here might be from yesterday. No, today as well. 2.4 kilometers down for this one, and then it is 5.36 or 5:36 this morning. My bad. All right, and here magnitude 1, 2.5 kilometers down, 40 minutes after midnight. And one of these in here was old. I'll figure it out. 2.6 kilometers down. So it's not down at that 4 or 5 kilometer mark on some of these. So I'm wondering, do we have magma movement? And that is very interesting. This guy here, 3.9 clicks down, and it is a 1 as well, 33 minutes after the hour, after midnight. So, and this one here, 2:37, 5.3 kilometers down. That's probably the deepest one in here. So a little bit of activity there, which is kind of neat, and we don't mind that. Now, there was some other quakes out here we did look at, so that's at 2.9. So this activity, I don't know if that is indicating anything. Again, we'll have to wait and see. If we get a whole rash of these in here, then we can start going, okay, we got something happening, and that would really, really be nice. None saying any active ones on Australia. There's no active volcanoes in Australia, not right now that I know of. If that was the question. Anyway, that gives you the one map. If we look at it from this perspective on the other map, it's basically the same thing. Again, I have this one set for 3 days so we can see it, and I just want to kind of double check where some of these other ones were. And they did show a couple different ones on here that we didn't see on the other ones. This 2.5. And again, this is where it pays off to look at both maps. 5 kilometers down on that one. Pretty cool. It does still show us what our new ones are here, but it also shows the older ones a little bit better for the last 3 days anyway. And I'd like to see more of that activity happening. And we did look at that 2.9 and the 2.4 on there. So that kind of gives you what they've got going on. This is an older one here from 3:49 a.m. Actually not that old. So 6 kilometers down, and it is a 1.1. Kind of not in any area. Hecla is more over here somewhere, I think. And this is Katla. So this is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And this one here, they had a couple of other little ones that we didn't look at. I think we did look at this 1.1, 3 kilometers down. And this other one here might have been older. Yeah, from yesterday. That's why we didn't see it on the other maps. 1.3, 16 kilometers down. That's a long ways. So not going to worry about that. That's an older one yet as well. So Mars 2028 says Piggy, I got that, Boomers. I did acknowledge it. I don't know if you missed that, but I did acknowledge Boomer's $10 super chat, and I did write it down. Thank you. In case you missed it, could some of the earthquakes be caused by underground channels and magma chambers collapsing? Absolutely, Mars 2028. You always have things changing underneath there. So as far as if it's a direct result of a magma chamber collapsing or expanding or something, that this is where we need to take a look at the tectonic action Wow, another super chat. Leo Carlson. Leo, thank you kindly for that $30.99 Australian. That's awesome. Thank you, Leo. Carlson. Okay, thank you. Do appreciate it. And of course, Leo says bye bye all. Got to go. Yeah, gotta go work again. LOL. Okay, yeah. And thanks again, Doc, and all the mods. Appreciate all of you and everyone in here also. Oink oink. And thank you, Leo. That's awesome, and do appreciate that wonderful support. And really kind of you. Anyhow, yeah, so that's kind of what we were looking at earthquake-wise there. Now, while we're talking about earthquakes, let's pop over to, I guess we can take a look at the ones that are happening in other places, and I need to get myself on the right screen before I can put it over there. Which screen is it in? Not that one. Holy Batman, it might be in this one. Alright, there, okay. Let us go over to La Palma first. 5-minute warning, gotcha piggy, thank you. Appreciate that. And let me see if I can get the right screen to come up. No, that's the wrong screen. I was close though. I knew it had to be a 3 or a 4. There we go. And there we've got all our earthquakes for the La Palma area, Canary Islands, of course. And if we zoom in, you can see the latest one is out in the water in between a couple of the islands, Tenerife, and I'm not sure if that's Gran Canaria, or is it? I don't know which ones these are. Yeah, Tenerife, and then, yeah, that is Gran Canaria. Okay, so a little tiny guy right there. Anyway, looking at what we've got actually on La Palma itself isn't a heck of a lot. We still have this 2.2, 3 kilometers down. That happened a couple of days ago. And then these other ones are all basically, you know, you see the list is very short. Very, very short. This 2.5, 34 kilometers down for the one that's out in the water there. Didn't do a heck of a lot. So, Digital Dreamer, I heard another volcano might erupt the next island over from La Palma this past week. And yes, we did hear that as well, Digital Dreamer. And we'll kind of touch on that. I'm still not sure exactly which spot it is, but yeah, so these ones here, that's all kosher. We know what's going on there, and they are continuing to rebuild their stuff slowly in La Palma, you know, to get the highways going and things like that. So it's a slow process. They're still waiting on some of that area to cool down, and yes, Digital Dreamer, the area that we were considering that this is in, it's either this guy here or here. Not sure if it might be a new one, so it's somewhere on this side. It might be between these three here, and it might even be in a little closer. I am not 100% sure exactly where it is. No, it wasn't that one, Colin. This one over here is the one that they were thinking might be popping, and that's right beside Tenerife. And that could be troublesome for them. And again, I'm not 100% sure the exact location, but it is over here. So hopefully we will see. This one over here, yeah, this is always susceptible to going, so don't know if that's going to happen or not. But yeah, it was supposed to be somewhere here, and we will definitely check on that. Okay, so hopefully that'll be okay. Anyway, we're getting pretty close to break time there. We'll discover a few more things after the break, of course, after we do bacon seeds, since those are there, and we will go have a peek. So, a lot of these in here, and remember, this link is now in there, so if you type EM EQ, so EMEQ. Well, come on, type in the right spot. We'll get that. EMEQ. There we go. And that'll bring up this other earthquake map that we now have. So, and let's see. Yep, just about. It is at break time. I think we're going to do that. No, not equalizer. No, that DJ, that's 45, right? Equalizer. Okay, if you don't have enough volcano stuff to talk about, you can tell us about the fox you rescued. Just don't shut down early. Sorry, even if you ignore me, I'm not going away. Kim, I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna go have a break. Oh, let's throw you back over at those other places. Where are we? Let's go find some buffalo, right? Yeah, I don't think there's any buffalo happening. I'm looking for something for you to look at here. So, what have we got in this one? That might be Summeroo, I think. Maybe. Coming up. We hope. Of course, my computer's revving up for some reason. Anyway, for all those good people that are here, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider doing that. Also, if you are new and you haven't subscribed yet and you feel that you want to see more of these shows, by all means, do hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell notification while you're there. Oh dear, Dr. Fox, Lena didn't like you saying end early. She keeps what? Uh-oh. All right. Okay, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and just do it when it happens. Anyway, this is a lovely picture. I'll leave it on here for right now. Please don't go away and enjoy a 5-minute breather. I am going to go take a break. I will be back in 5 minutes or so, and then we will have our bacon seeds, and then we'll try to carry on from there, and we'll see what else we can figure out. On that note, my voice is going. Okay, I'll be back. Don't go away. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and welcome back, everyone. And for those, there's a few new ones in here. I see Cynthia made it back in. Welcome, Cynthia. Ron of Virginia. I don't know if I mentioned you earlier. Cookster Littlefield also in. Good to have you on board. We got Bill, Janice, we got, okay, good to see everyone on board though. Oh, Sarah Jones, welcome, good to have you here. And let's see, Diane Craig, tell us about prospecting a dead volcano. Oh, Diane, I want them to be sideways and the big seam of quartz sticking out so I can dig it out and get all the gold out. Oh, yeah. Okay, somebody wants the story of the fox and how I became Dr. Fox. And Doc's freezing you out, Kim. No, we're not freezing him out. We're just letting him see the nice cold snow. He likes that stuff. Right next to the Strombolis. And he doesn't actually want me to show him what it looks like over in Sicily right now. All that snow. Just got gold fever? No, don't get gold fever. There's lots of gold to be had. Actually, there is one of the volcanoes up in northern BC that I really do want to go pay a visit to, and it was full of gold apparently when it erupted way back when, like 10,000 years ago. So nah, he finally saw my comment. Now he's gonna ignore me. Of course I'm gonna ignore you, Kim. What do you think? Welcome, OFU Lux. Glad to have you on board. Trev T also in the house. If I did mention you earlier there. And let's see. How come we got swords and shields up here? You guys are scaring me here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jay Morin, welcome. All right, and right now what you're looking at is Yellowstone National Park. Some of the geysers that are happening there, but that's not what we do normally at this point in time. When we come back after our second break, we have to acknowledge our bacon seeds. So here we go. Bacon seed time, you guys. And that is, yeah, we see that, Kim. Exactly. I'm completely ignoring you. Anyway, love that little bacon seed. Or is that a bunny? Either or, it's cute. My first Easter. I gotta love it. That is nice. Next bacon seed, a sombrero. That is awesome. Pretty cool. Like it. Space Age Monkey. What is a dinosaur with 1,000 teeth called? I don't know. A Toothosaurus? Alright. Spill the beans. What's it called? Anyway, here's some bacon seeds. I wonder... Okay, Dr. Fox, I wonder if he was still around for his second Easter. I don't know. These are too cute to... I think this is like... These are pets, right? Put something more relaxing in the chat. Okay. And anyway, that is a beautiful little bacon seed. And of course, we like that. So... can I go here? Yeah, you can go wherever you like. And there's another piggy in the basket with its little pet piggy. And thank you, Piggy, for sending the piggy in the basket with the piggy. That is very kind of you. Oh, needs what? Flattening up? Fattening up. Ah, okay. How about that one? Now, that is the smallest bacon seed I've ever seen. That's the size of your remote control. That is just a little tiny, tiny little baby. And he looks happy though. He's got a smirk and a smile. So, no, no bird porn. Oh, that's okay. We want to keep that out of there. Okay, Dr. Fox TV puts me to sleep. I'm trying to put Piggy to sleep, talking very quietly and soft. And let's see. All right. Whoop. I think I might have clicked that twice. Anyway, here's a pug. Is that a pug dog? And a pig dog. Pig. A pug and a pig. Pug and a pig. Yeah. Pig pup. Pug and a pig. So, pug life. Yep. Kilotoothus. Kilotoothus. Kevin, that might be right. Space Age Monkey, please give us the answer. Don't keep us in suspense. Is it a Kilotoothus? Mona says, oh my cuteness overload. Yeah, that is. It's gotta be. And we love it. Absolutely wonderful. So, Paulzilla, you're putting me to sleep. Paulzilla, listen carefully to my voice. Carefully. The objective is to put Piggy to sleep with my melodious tones, and if I keep this down and low and have it just talking like this, Piggy's eyes will be getting heavier, and she's slowly getting more sleepy, listening to my voice, and her eyes are so much heavier, and they're starting to close, and it's going to happen, and Piggy is going to fall asleep. Fall asleep. Close your eyes, they are heavier. Okay, now that you're asleep, it's all good. Oh, all right. Smoke my meds. Yeah. Okay, Paul. Yeah. Okay. Nope, wrong, Dr. Fox. Yeah, I should have just kept going. I would have got you to sleep. You're losing your viewers, Doc. I am. They're falling asleep one by one. So, I will work on hypnotics later on in life. That'll be my next passion. Let's have a look around. Oh, that's the wrong one I wanted to click on. I wanted to go there. Ta'al. And we are looking at Ta'al. Ta'al is not doing a heck of a lot. And Colin, Doc, you should be a hypnotist. Yeah, I don't know if we want to. Oink. Yep, got the target. For somebody who's asleep, Piggy sure got a quick reaction there. And speaking of time, and I really don't know what we can do here today. I'm really out of stuff already. Let's see what it looks like over at Stromboli. Head thumps on table. What? Why are you thumping the table there, Kim Rautenbush? Don't get all overzealous there. Anyway, I do like that thermal shot on here too. I just wish we had a little bit more light and we could actually see this thing. That would be really, really neat. So, that is Stromboli, of course, and we don't know what the other ones are doing, but we'll take a look. We're just going to go around and we'll see if our foul friend is back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Diane Craig. I think I made her sleep as well. Tom Dice, welcome, and glad that glad that you're not asleep like Piggy. Piggy claimed that she was going to go to sleep, but didn't happen. And let's see if we can take a look at Etna real quick. I didn't want to look at Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is nice though, but there's Etna in the dark, and we're not seeing a heck of a lot happening off of that. So unfortunately, the other views are really, really dark. We don't see a heck of a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's it for those. So, unfortunately. And I'm basically out of stuff, guys. So, Fuego is still offline, and Popocatépetl is looking like a good alternative. When that happens, you gotta kind of wonder, what the heck do we do, right? Popocatépetl, of course, Mexico is where it's located. And it's not the most dangerous one in Mexico, though, as far as volcanoes are concerned. Actually, Popocatépetl is probably the easier going one. The other volcano is somewhere in between Guadalajara and Mexico City, and I will do a little more research on that. So weather maps, yeah, we're gonna do the weather maps. I'm gonna try to keep them for after the break though, and wanted to see what we can do there. Space Age Monkey, new account, yeah. Yeah, keep an eye on it, and all good. Although I do like this shot of Popocatépetl, a little bit darker would be nice. We'd see a little bit more stars. And let's see. I'm trying to figure out where the heck we can go here. Rechecking to see if Fuego came online. Nope, Fuego's still offline. Darn it. And who else came online? Nobody. Nobody but those chickens. Yep. Taal, the other side of Taal? Nope, still not. Okay, so yeah, we got a bunch of things that you're just not seeing. So Trev T, Taal, a camera location. Anyone interested? This particular one, we kind of have the gist of where this is, but we'll look at that later on. Yeah, that's Fuego. It's not working. Darn it! Fuego was doing so good the last few days, you know, and it did put on quite a show for us, and I'm disappointed that it is not online. They must have bad weather there or something, or they just can't get to the cameras. And that's one of the things, when you have your camera mounted up on the side of a mountain, it is not very, very easily serviced all the time, especially if it's a 12,000 foot climb. You know, you're not going to do that every day, right? So if the camera's off, we kind of know what's going on. Guy's got to go up there, reset something or whatever. That takes a little bit of doing. So let's see what else we got. I got nothing else. Semaru doing its thing. Let me see if I can find any videos in our archives that we might be able to throw on here. And I did have, I think, 1 or 2 little eruptions on our wonderful Fuego, so I'm going to see if I can load that up. Let's see if I can find that in here. And yeah, guys, I'm not 100% today, so always hard to get things lined up when you want them to. Okay, so yeah, if we push this live, this is what Fuego is doing, and this is just a very quick intermittent time in between the clouds at 3:49 a.m. that this happened, where you can actually see a little bit of an eruption, but you can also see the clouds moving past, and they cause everything to white out, and it's not that great, right? So but that was Fuego in the wee hours of the morning, and it didn't look too bad, but still a little bit hard to deal with. So that is a Monday shot for you. And met her on Monday. Yep, Fuego on a Monday. And that's what Fuego did. So pretty cool. You should do an interview with one of the volcanologists in the group. Oh my God, interviews. That means going and talking to them. That's so hard. Kim Rowdenbush, what are you complaining about now? Okay. All right. Don't give Kim Rowdenbush any fodder to bug me. He does a good enough job on his own, okay? All right. That was a Fuego, so that's all I had on that one. And let's maybe we'll pump back over to Yellowstone. Where's that? That should be about there. Let's see if they're moving the camera around yet over there. Actually looks a little bit better at Yellowstone right now. And although we're not seeing any geysers kicking up or anything like that. And let's see. I'm still looking to see if we can find you all some wonderful lava. We like lava. For those who are interested, we had one bunny just come in, and that's always good. And let's see. I'm looking for my stuff here, and I don't see it. I didn't delete it. Gremlins again. I've got gremlins. Oh, I see where it is. I see what I have to do. We have to get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. And one more, and then we can do this. Actually, I could have just done that. So, anyway, yeah. Since we don't have any lava, I'm going to give you old lava for a second, or 2, or 3, or 5. Just a short little clip. Some of you probably, well, you guys probably seen that before, but it works for a lava fix anyway, as a temporary measure, and it's kind of neat. And hopefully it'll push it live here. I don't know why my thing is revving up again. You can probably hear the fan speeding up in the background and stuff like that. So let's see. Come on, change already. Okay, it's working on it. There we go. Boy, I don't know why that takes so long doing that. All right, well, we'll leave that one be, and we will go back to, yeah, I had to throw lava in there just for a second. Gonna try to get more of that going here, so you may want to clean the cooling fan and check the radiator on your PC. Yeah, cooling fan, I can see the one from here is clean, the other one is clean too. Maybe I will blow it out with some air, because that is revving awfully high, and it shouldn't have to rev. We're not doing anything wild here, unless one of the things I notice, Windows is absolutely horrible. Every time it goes through a Windows update, it loads more garbage onto your computer that you really don't need. Like, I have this thing that it loaded up here, this weather and information box, and I've been trying to get rid of it for since they put it on here, but I know you can't get rid of it. It's stuck on there, and they say, well, you can just go into settings and change it. Well, change it to what? There is no off, so how do you stop it, right? And yeah, well, Dr. Fox, Mike, yeah, my son's computer is water cooled, and you know, I wouldn't doubt that. Some of those, that might be something that in the future we might have to take a look at. Hatteras had 1,000 teeth, space age monkeys. Hatteras, oh, that sounds like a lot of teeth. Just imagine if you had to get dental care done. Boy, you'd be there for a while. A cleaning, that'd take forever. Oh, okay. Well, have they changed the view? No, still haven't changed the view on that one. But I think we're going to leave it there. I'm going to go check into taking a quick break here. And yeah, XP used to be good. And then Windows 2000 was actually good. The server version. I like that one. Anyway, don't go away, guys and gals. And I am going to take a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll see what else we can come up with. And welcome back, Frosty username. Good to see you. And I am going to do that break thing. So for those good people, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider hitting it if you're enjoying the show. And also, if you're new and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. We do usually have some very awesome lava on here, and that does happen when we see a really, really good volcano eruption somewhere. So and of course, when we get to these quiet times, we don't always have a fully eruptive volcano happening. So kind of puts us between a rock and a hard place without a little bit of info, and then we end up having to improvise a little bit. Anyway, on that friendly note, though, I am going to go take a 5-minute break. Please don't go away. We got a little while to go yet, since Kim Raudenbush is so panicky. If I shut down early, I'll keep going for a little bit. All right, don't go away, guys. I'll be back. Alright, my lovely people, I've got it back on, and hopefully you can hear me. Yabba dabba doo. Piggy, that sounds like Flintstones to me. And it's all cool. And thanks, C&D boy. Wilma, I'm home. Yeah, and I remember that show. That was a staple as a kid. You know, we watched that all the time. I came home for lunch from school. Flintstones was on, had lunch, and as soon as Flintstones was over, back to school we went. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyway, let's see what else we have in the world here. I wanted to take another peek at Etna and see if it is doing any more things. And no, Etna is not. And let me see if I can get back to my normal screen here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. There you go. That is Etna in the dark. It is 2:39 a.m. there, so that's probably why it is what it is, and we're not seeing a heck of a lot there. And of course, Iceland was not treating us well with the very, very poor photos or video, or not video, still shots, I should say. And it is nighttime there as well. So let's see. That's not what we want to see there. And let's see. I want to get onto the other one, and let's see if we can find Sakurajima rather than Mount Fuji. And that is buffering. Oh, wonderful. All right, we see you going around. Speaking of Japan, it's my understanding that they did increase. Let's go over to the maps here. I wanted to look at that. I'm going to refresh this other one while that's doing its thing. Hopefully that'll come back without buffering. They raised the alert level of ASOL or ASOL to orange from the yellow that it was on. So let's take a look at that. And where's my interactive map? There it is. So this is our volcano map of the world, and it shows you all the wonderful volcanoes everywhere that are active and potentially active. And of course, the one that they said that they increased to orange, I don't see it here, and that is ASO or ASO. And on here it hasn't been moved to orange yet, but they did do that volcano there locally, so that is liable to pop. One of the things that they did have a cam there that we could possibly see. I'm going to see if we can get it going later on. Sakurajima is right there for those who need to know, and of course they've got these other volcanoes here as well that are both active and in a state of unrest. So Sakurajima is still considered active. We probably have more activity coming out of ASOL than we do Sakurajima right now. So oh, you thought I said something else? What else did you think I said? ASOL? ASOL. No, it's yeah. I'm trying to be very precise here with mentioning that. Anyway, that's what's going on over there. If we zoom back out a little bit, we can slide down a little bit here. That's where Taal lives in the Philippines, and that is pretty cool. Krakatoa down there well, it's not, it's actually in the water. It's not on East Java or West Java, but it's right in between it. And Merapi there, Simaru, and there you got Sengigan, hope I said it right, is orange, as well as then you've got in this stack right there, there's several volcanoes there that are on top of each other. Luotolok and this other one, I'm not even going to try that name unless I've heard it before. So that's what we've got going there. These other ones are still all being quiet. This barren island still what they call minor activity. So we'll see how that goes. And what? Okay. So Dr. Fox, yeah, you got to be careful with how you pronounce those things. You don't want to say the wrong thing. Aso or Aso. Oh boy. Let's not get into that. Anyway, down here, New Zealand, White Volcano, White Island Volcano, had a little earthquake there beside it, and 4.5, that's not surprising. We see a little bit more activity out here in the water, and then we get up to Tonga and Tofua, and those are still showing. Space Monkey throws in a $10 super chat. Why? Thank you, Space Monkey. And Space Monkey, Space Age Monkey, Space Age Monkey. Okay, got it written down here. Thank you. That's an awesome $10 super chat. Really do appreciate that support, and thank you kindly. And yeah, speaking of monkeys, I think they send a few of them in space. Okay, so yeah, they also sent some dogs into space. I haven't heard of anybody sending any pigs into space yet, though. We had monkeys, we had dogs, we had turtles, we had fish, but no pigs yet. So I'm wondering what's happening with that. Piggy, you better get on the horn and start rooting for those other ones. Mars 2028 says, Dr. Fox, what's happening with the earthquake in Sri Lanka? They don't get many earthquakes. Well, we'll have a look in it in a minute. That's down here. This one, 4.5, happened at 4:46 a.m., 10 kilometers down. We'll maybe look on the other map and see if it gives us a little bit more. Let's just zoom in here a little bit so you can see a little bit more here. So Hunga Tonga, and these are out in between Hunga Tonga and Fiji. That's always kind of weird that we see them that far apart, but usually they're happening here where the subduction from the Ketamek, if I said it right, ridge, Ketamek Ridge in here. So anyway, this bigger one, 5, yeah, happened at 10:04 a.m. So cool. Nice to see. We'll zoom back out a little bit, and we'll go around. We see this older one here, 5.5 Mid-Atlantic Ridge, and this 5.2 down at the South Sandwich Islands, and that is a hot spot for shakers. We see that all the time. And you wanted to have a look at that one. We will. Turkey, 25 minutes ago. Not sure if you would have felt that, Piggy. They're saying it was a 4.1. Oh, that might be out a little bit more towards Crete. Yeah, that's just about out at Crete, and that was a little while ago. If we refresh it, that'll give us our time and show a little bit more accurate, we hope. Yeah, it still says 25 minutes ago, 4.1, and 43 kilometers north from Sitia. I don't know if that's right. So, but anyway, we'll look at the other earthquake maps real quick. I want to go use this one here and see this one did not show that other one out here. I'm going to refresh this map. We'll see if it shows up now. Nope, it did not show that one at Sri Lanka, and that makes me wonder. And this is the unique thing about earthquake maps. So just because you see something on one doesn't necessarily you're going to see it on the other ones. If we zoom in here and we see this little hot spot, possibly there's a 4.0 depth, 2 kilometers or kilometers down at 6:38. So is there more there? Yeah, there's a whole bunch more. So if we go on this one, 4.4, 10 kilometers down, that was yesterday. 3.4 this morning as well. And I'm assuming Piggy didn't hear any of those, so, or feel any of them, because she didn't mention any earthquakes to me earlier. She's over here and on Kos, this island, and they had another one here. That might have been a little bit closer, but again, 12 kilometers down. 3.5 happened at 9:44, and that would have been a while ago already for her. And not too much else. We do have the regular rumble stuff in there, so makes you wonder what the heck is going on. And you see a lot of activity down below in here as well, along the western side of the US and Mexico, and of course all the way down Central America and South America. So big stuff happening down here in Chile again. 5.7 for that one. And this is just right off the coast in the water, so some subduction happening there. Pretty cool to see, and neat stuff. If we go over to this map, yeah, it's not on the USGS map either, and we should be seeing that one right there. So very odd that we're seeing those differences in maps, right? Because we do have it on let's go zoom out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we don't have it on this one, but we have it on the volcano map right there. So makes you wonder what is going on, that we see it on one map but not the other ones, and maybe nobody's wanting to report it, or they consider it insignificant. 4.8 up here as well, and that is right in India. That's a little odd to have them there. Usually they are very close to the mountain ridges. And then, of course, you see these other ones in the back here. This is all because of the subduction of the Indian plate under the Eurasian plate. So that gives you a little bit of an idea. Why is that not... there we go. Gulf of Thailand didn't want to show itself. Okay, that's kind of what we got for earthquakes. And let's go over and have a look at our weather and stuff. And we will get onto this. There we go. This is windy.com. And windy.com, of course, has all kinds of weather that you can set up on your board here. But I use this one specifically because they have the SO2 monitoring in here. And that is in your more layers, and you can definitely set this up yourself. Copernicus based monitoring, so pretty cool. Europe's eye on Earth is what they call it, and we don't mind seeing that, so it's pretty cool. Let's just delve right in. Africa, of course, Johannesburg area or whatever it is down here in South Africa. This is probably where the mines are. This here would be caused by our volcano in DR Congo, and then as we go up here, this little dirty plume here, that would be Urta Ale, and not sure what's going on in Jordan there. Other ones that we go cruising around to here, of course, you see the boot of Italy, and this is Sicily right here, and Mount Etna would be here, and then Stromboli and Volcano, and they all add to that little plume, and that is all heading off in this direction and possibly coming back around to create a more intense area. Let's see what else we got here. If we go down, Canary Islands looks clean as a whistle. No SO2 out there, and same goes for the Azores. Spain is pretty clean looking right now, and that is pretty awesome. France is good for the most part. Europe are Germany and Holland and Belgium and Luxembourg and all those places probably getting a little bit there. Poland definitely got some stuff. Anyway, sliding over to North America, we do see some of that stuff coming over from the other side of the pond, and that's actually dumping right onto Vancouver Island as it comes inland. And of course, Vancouver Island is treed very heavily, so that is, you can see the result after it hit the island. It's filtered a lot cleaner, so kind of does that. Anyway, Edmonton there, you see that. This is up in Grand Prairie, some of the pulp mills and stuff going on up there, making pollutants, and that's what we're seeing. If we slide down a little bit here, Mexico City, very large city, so it would definitely do its thing. Yeah, the stinky air map is exactly what this is, Cynthia. And so Popocatépetl will be adding to that, but a lot of that is generated by the 22 plus million people that live there. And anyway, getting down to Guatemala, this is where we have Fuego, of course. It's certainly helping with the SO2 there. And then into Nicaragua and Costa Rica, we have eruptive volcanoes there. Colombia has the same problem right about there, and I can't remember what it is. It's starts with R. Del Ruz. Revador del Ruz or something. Anyway, volcano going off there, and some other dirty stuff. So, Squeak Dreams. Oh, Squeak Dreams. Is Linda leaving? Linda, have a good night. Or Old Mummy of Hamsters is leaving. Okay, you don't need to stay anymore? Okay. It's erupting. That's so a little of the bad gas comes from the Laurentian Islands. Yeah, we get that up here too. Some of this is coming down and into there. So But yeah, South America. The areas that are interesting, though, you see a little bit of a plume coming off of the Galapagos Islands that we haven't seen for a little while, and that is telling us Wolf Volcano is back to a kind of an active state. Zooming in here, and we take a look at Hunga Tonga area. Very little off-gassing, but it is still doing that. So really questionable as to what's going on. You know, is that gas coming up from one of the volcanoes, or is it coming from underneath the water? This is a White Island volcano doing its thing there. And of course, you see some of the other city metropolises doing their thing. As we continue to slide on through, we do see our spots in the Philippines and those areas. So Krakatoa there, and then Marapi in the middle, and Semeru on the end. So that will end up causing a little bit of that. And Space Age, what? Have a good night, guys. Wow, Space Age Monkey again. Thank you kindly for another $10 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you. And that is really nice. Do appreciate that. Wow. Thank you, Space Age Monkey, and take care. Have yourself a wonderful evening. And yeah, we're pretty much at the time to wrap it up. So looking at the rest here, we do see from India, that's still doing its thing. We'll get into the weather real quick, and we'll kind of back out and do this very, very quickly. We see here in Iceland, it's not overly bad, a little bit below the freezing mark, but they are starting to get some more winds coming up from the Gulf Stream, which is good. And we see more warm air heading into London and those areas. So things are warming up a little bit, and hopefully the rest of Europe will warm up a little bit more. I see we still have a little bit of that easterly flow coming out of, I guess, well, it would be curling around Warsaw here and pushing to the west, bringing a little bit colder air into Germany and those areas. Hopefully that's going to warm up. Paris a little bit warmer, and the further south we go, of course, the more it warms up. Portugal looks actually very nice. Spain doing fairly well as well. And of course, if you get out here into the Canary Islands, it looks wonderful. And again, looking just in general at our equatorial zone, you can see where the heat is. Australia is back to some pretty nice temperatures, 35, 36 degrees Celsius. We do see a storm here, which is kind of scary because Hunga Tonga is about there, and that's Fiji. And of course, they've already had a bad storm come down on the side here. And Oz, a matter of fact, was the one that was getting nailed by it, and had some flooding in her home. So hopefully this is not going to go in that direction as well. You see Storm Vernon here doing its thing. So not looking so good in some of the places, but for the most part, everybody's still surviving there. We just going to take a quick peek here. Edmonton minus 4 degrees Celsius, and that is where I am, of course, and it is not that warm. So we'll leave her be as that for now, and I think we don't need to look at anything else. Starbase, yeah, let's get to the starbase. You want starbase weather, buddy? Yeah. We can zoom in. Is somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, your starbase weather. La Padre Island is what I want. That's got to be down here. Maybe they don't zoom in on it that much. No. Anyway, that's what your starbase weather is like. Okay, on that note, I am going to see if we can find a final shot for our volcanoes here, and say goodnight to everyone. And I think I am going to... what do we got? We got nothing good. I guess the best place might be... oh, no, it wouldn't be here. But while I'm here, I'm going to copy that. Okay. And let us go over to Popocatépetl. That has got the most stars in it tonight. And that is what we are going to do as our final screen. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to click our thank you to our wonderful... I might have to redo that. Yep, it's doing it again. Copy, remove, paste, and we'll try that. Okay, hopefully it'll write through all the way. Okay, cool. And thank you everyone for being here tonight. I really do appreciate that. Kim Rowdenbush, you should not be complaining. You take a look at your clock, okay? You see the clock? Kim, acknowledge me. Do you see the clock? Do not ignore me, Kim Rowdenbush. Come on, Kim. Don't ignore me, or I'll make that buffering wheel continue forever. You're not complaining. Okay, you better not be. Anyway, thank you to all of you that are members and supporting the channel, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. I do believe we have 63 members supporting in total, which is great, and really do appreciate that. Also, big thank you to my moderators tonight. Awesome job as always. You guys really do a good job there, so thank you for that. And I think we can dispense with that list as soon as it finishes, and wish to say good night to each and every one of you. Is your name wrong in this one again? I spelled Cynthia. I went in and corrected it, and you know what? I bet you I corrected it in the other stream, and it didn't copy it over. But I did see that. It was missing the N for some reason. Let me fix that, Cynthia. And I'm going to try that again. And as soon as I find you. Where are you? You're in here somewhere. There you are. Okay, I fixed it. Let's see if it works now. And, we'll try it again. There we go. And come on. There it is. Cynthia. I see you. And right at the bottom. So, yep, it fixed it in here this time. So we're good. And yeah, sorry about that. It's just sometimes when I'm typing, I may not hit a character hard enough, and it does that. But we're good. I'm glad it's working, and I will turn that off. And this thing is driving me buggy here with the whiz wheel going. Why does it do that? Come on. Oh. I'm probably going to have to reload that one. We'll put it on the backside for now. Okay, you guys, thank you everyone for being here, and really do appreciate all the super chats, and we had quite a few, and I really do appreciate all of you guys. BMAT, William for the $49.99, Boomer threw in a $10 super chat. Leo Carlson through the Australian $30.99 in there. and then Space Age Monkey threw two $10 super chats in there. So thank you very much to all of you for supporting the stream. That's all of the members. That's all of the super chatters. That is my also all of my moderators, and of course all of you who have come into the stream. Thank you, Lava family. You guys are awesome. And please, tonight, make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow. Oink, oink.